So today I'm here to talk to y'all about being logical while manifesting. That's right. You got to understand that when you are attempting to manifest something into your reality, you got to know you have to throw all logic out the window. You got to get rid of that. And for a lot of people, that is very hard to do because we have been programmed to be so-called logical. Now, of course, you got to know that when you are dealing with manifestation, or manifesting, you are dealing with the unseen realm, and for a lot of people, they are constantly looking for the evidence of the things that they are so-called manifesting, not overstanding that first and foremost, we live in a holographic reality, and people are trying to change matter, aka the 3D, with matter. And you can't change matter with matter. You got to understand that before anything is matter, aka solid, physical, the walls, everything around you, the body is matter. But before you are the body, before anything physical is in this 3D, you got to understand everything is in a light wave. You got to understand the particles and waves of light. We live in a holographic world, meaning it is not fixed. And because reality is not fixed, this means that reality can most definitely be changed. The Mandela effect proves that. I don't know if y'all know anything about the Mandela effect, but scroll down on my channel way back. I talked about the Mandela effect and things of that nature. But anyway, so you got to understand that when you are looking to manifest, everything inside of you is not gonna believe this being logical is going to leave you left behind. When you are being logical and you are attempting to manifest, you got to know that your brain is going to be always looking for how something is going to happen, when something is going to happen, and it's going to be looking for proof of evidence. And since you will not have that in the 3D, that's going to make you doubt and be a disbeliever of law of attraction or law of assumption. But this is because you have not mastered, what the universe really is. You got to remember that the universe operates off of, the mental plane, the emotional plane, and the physical plane, the spiritual plane, so on and so on. So, we have been taught to work from the outside in. We have to learn to work from the inside out. You got to remember that you are source. You are an internal being. So everything that is going on in reality, is an after effect, is an effect. But you got to remember that it was created by the cause. And, when you are looking to manifest, your logical self, I like to say your ego self, you got to remember that we in a matrix. And your ego self, I like to call, you got to remember that we've been programmed, so a lot of you is programmed to believe that so-called miracles can't happen, phenomenal things can't happen because you rarely see evidence of things like this happening. This is why a lot of people feel like when it comes to law of attraction that, they say things like, oh, I tried that, it's not real, I said my affirmations. This is because they never truly understood, the rationality of what was going on as they were looking to manifest. I always tell y'all that it's nothing new under the sun. So honestly, you can't create anything. Everything, it already exists within you. You just have to line up to the frequency and maintain the frequency, in order for the universe to reflect that frequency back to you. So being logical is going to leave you left behind. You have to use your spiritual energy inside of you, the spiritual intent, and just know that it's about, the spiritualness, the spirit, the internal, way before it's about the external, y'all. So I'm here to tell you that you have to tap back into that playfulness, that energy, that joy. Find that joy within you. Whatever the thing is that you are looking to manifest, find what it would feel like if you already had that. Become very playful and get out of your logical self. We've been programmed, especially over here in the West. Y'all know we are in the West. So this means that in America, everything over here, we've been taught to be, very logical and stuff like that. But we got to remember that we are spiritual beings. We come from metaphysics. We come from astronomy. We come from things of that nature. So it's time for us to tap back into that. And then this is when our life will begin to be exactly what we want it to be, once we have learned the algorithm of things and realize that we are the real dynamic movers and shakers of this reality. So just keep that in your mind. Know that when it comes to law of attraction, you have to get out of your logical self. You have to become playful. You have to know that everything is about your energy. Once you can distinguish the difference between the two, you know, being logical and just being playful and having fun, getting back into that real self that you really are, this is when your reality is going to shift and you can go to the next level.